Some people often ask me, if I had assets before I got married, are they still mine during the marriage if I want to get a divorce? I'm attorney Paul John Scanziani, and I can answer that question for you because I have over 10 years experience in the area of family law. I've been with my wife, who's a judge here in Miami-Dade County, for almost 30 years, and because I've given counsel to numerous clients regarding their assets that they had before they were married, premarital assets. So it depends. That's the short answer to, are the assets you had before marriage still your assets? It depends on whether you commingled the assets with marital assets. So if you have a job and you get a paycheck, and your spouse has a job and they get a paycheck, and you put it into the same bank account, those are called commingled assets. If you have a house, or you had a house before you got married, you got married, and then you used commingled your husband and wife, your joint bank account in order to pay the mortgage on your premarital home, then your premarital home is now a commingled assets because you used assets from the marriage to pay for it. If we've seen this a lot, if you had a home that was only your name, that was paid off, but then you added your wife or your husband or your spouse to the title, then that no longer is a premarital asset. That is a commingled marital asset. And if you get a divorce, then that asset will be equally distributed in the divorce proceeding. So if you're thinking about getting married and you need a prenuptial agreement, a prenup, then speak to an attorney in order to get a good prenup. That way they can give you counsel what you should or shouldn't do with that property once you get married. If you're already married, maybe you want to get a postnuptial, and that way you can agree on your assets after you've been married. What you don't want to do is let the court figure it out however they want to figure it out once there's a problem in your marriage. That's not a good idea. So once again, hopefully this video has shown you whether a premarital asset is still a premarital asset or it's been commingled. If you have any other questions regarding premarital assets or assets in general or family law, please feel free to reach out to me or anyone in my office. Thank you so much.